everyone, and welcome back to Plot Hole Productions. I'm your host, Nate Slater, here once again for another exciting episode of Slab Addict Saturdays. That's right, folks. You all thought I was going to say Pack Attack, didn't you? Anyway, so why am I going to be doing things a little bit differently this time as far as Slab Addict Saturdays is concerned? Well, I'm about to tell you. I got a package in from CGC, but it's not comics. It's definitely cards from the size of this. I don't know what I'm getting. I have an idea, but I have no clue of the grades that I'm getting, and I just pray to, I guess in this case, the 10 gods that I get some 10s in here. So I haven't tampered with the box. I don't know the grades of any of the cards I'm getting. Or anything I've done is remove my information for my own safety. So, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, folks, so this is going to be a little bit tricky because we have this box here. I'm going to try and get it in full view, and you guys can see me take the stuff out one by one. So, learning curve, folks. We're learning. We're all learning today. So, yeah, what are we waiting for? Let's just, let's open this. I am excited. I've only done one other card submission before in my life. So, this is very interesting for me. Like I said, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay, so it's like a treasure chest. Oh, I guess I gotta cut these sides up here. I can open it up and try and do things one by one. Okay, so we can see the cards right here. No grades. Take this, put that out of the way. I will actually try and pull this backwards. Hopefully I don't knock anything over. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the first one. I should have thought this more through, but here we go. Packing slip, throw that out of the way, like, you know, how I always do. But here we go. First card, we have, I don't even know which way they're facing, so we're about to find out. Here we go. We have, okay, we have a Charmeleon, 151 Pokemon, and we want a 10, but will we realistically get it? Highly doubt it. But here we go. We got a 9. Okay. I'm not complaining about that. We got a 9. And yes, we didn't pray to the 9, 9, and 10 gods really here, but that's okay. They're cards. We might do it at some point, but right now this is kind of like my second submission, so I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of cards, but why not? So here we go. We got a 9. I am not complaining. I know this is still one of the cards that people are really into. So here we go. Okay, it's backwards. Here we go. Pokemon, here we go. It's so weird, but am I going to do whatever? But no, I'm not. Maybe I will. Here we go. It's so weird. How do people do this without looking at the freaking grade? Anyway, here we go. We got Squirtle from 151, and it is a 9.5. Okay, it's not a 10, but it's a 9.5. Like, I like how the other ones gave you, like, when I say other ones, I mean other grading companies. They give you, or some of them will give you, like, 4 different, like, points on their scale on the actual slab itself, so you know how they came up to determine the grade here. But I mean, I also like this too. Lets you get more information. So we got it in a 9.5 or 9.5. There we go, Squirtle. Next we have here we go. I'm gonna do it this way. We have a Caterpie from 151, and it is a 9 as well. Okay. We're at least getting 9s and 9s up, you know. No complaints there. go. Okay. Will we get a 10, folks? That's what we want. We want a 10. Here we go. Gonna go this way. Okay. I sent 2 Caterpies in? So, yeah, okay. I got 2 Caterpies in here from 151, and we have a 10. Oh, wow, okay. We got a Gem Mint 10, folks. We don't have a Pristine, but those are very rare, at least to my knowledge. But, yeah, we got a 10. Okay, our first 10. Woot, woot. Now, let's compare, like, what made them give this a 10 over this one? There's, like, some dust from the boxes here, but what's so different? I mean, I guess, yeah, this card here is, like, got more... Okay, I see it. This one's kind of slanted. I don't know if you can actually see it, but this card here, it seems like it's more... The border is heavier, at least on this side, and then it kind of, like, diminishes, like, at an angle. As to where this one, it definitely looks like it's a solid cut all the way around there. So I got a 9 and a 10. So we like the 10s. I'm going to put the 10s in a separate pile. I'll put the 10s over here. Actually, I don't really have room in this to put this thing, but I'll put that 10 right there like that. For the heck of it for now. And then 9, 9.5. All right. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, folks. I got hit hard. But I'm still here. Still alive and kicking. So here we go. Next we have... Okay, I kind of glanced at it, but we have a Pikachu from 151. See, I don't like this because my finger goes on it. I don't like it. But anyway, we got it in a 9.5. And I think I have another one of these that's in a 9.5 too, but not from this, from another unboxing I did. But still, it's close to a 10. I think maybe it's 9.5 because this side is more pushed over that way. At least that's what it looks like to me. Alright, so I'll go in the 9.5 section. Alright, I'm going to try it. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to go like this. There we go. Here we go. We have, drum roll please, a Psyduck from 151 in, here we go, a 10. Okay, we got another 10, and it's a Psyduck. Misty loves Psyduck. Who doesn't love Psyduck? Psyduck is crazy, and we love crazy people. We got it in a 10. Take a quick look at this 10. Okay. I don't see... Let's see where it could go wrong. So we got 2 10s. I think, personally, the Psyduck is worth more. So I'll put the Psyduck on top. Here we go. Next card. Spin it around. Hope my finger's in the right spot. We have another Psyduck. Let's see what this one gets. It gets a 10. Also, we got 2 Psyducks and a 10. I'll put this one down over here. See? 2 Psyducks and a 10. Put the second one over here. Alright, next. Next I'm yawning. It's late here, folks. I'm getting over a cold, and it's late. The things I do for my passion. Alright, so next we have... Ooh, okay, we got a Blastoise 151. Ultra Rare Hollow. Can we get a 10? And, whoa, okay, folks, we got a 10. We got a big boy 10 here. Alright. This isn't the best of the best type of cards for this set, but it'll do. It'll do. So, yeah, it got a 10. So, it will knock both these off, because if I got a 10 of that, imagine what else I could get a 10 of. So, we'll put those 10s there, and we'll put this 10 right here. Like I said, it's off to the side, but what are we going to do? Actually, let me turn this just a bit so you can see it a little bit better. All right, next we have... Okay, here we go, folks. Can we get another 10 on a big card? That's what I'm hoping for. Here we go. Okay, we got an Alakazam EX, Ultra Rare, kind of like the Blastoise, and a... Ooh, wow. Harsh. Harsh. How did we get a 6.5 on this? Now, do they do graders notes for cards? How does this get a 6.5? Like, were these people on crack? Like, I don't know. You guys look at this. Maybe you can see something that I'm not seeing, but this in a 6.5? Must be a new grader. I don't know. And a 6.5. Who knows? I might save this one for a giveaway. You could probably crack it and get a better grade, because for some reason they said, no, we got to give you a horrible grade on this. So that is our first dud flop. Horrible. Can we make up for it, folks? That's the question. Here we go. We have next coming up. Oh, another Alakazam EX. Let's see if this one gets something higher than a 6.5. All right. So it is also an ultra rare holo. In a 10. Okay, well, that certainly makes up for the 6.5. Let's see what's going on here. This one's a 10. This one's a 6.5. Okay, I see the centering up here. This is thinner than this one here. See how this is up here like that compared to this one's got a nice, more solid border there. We're doing this together because I don't know anything about card grading. So, and then the bottom is bigger down here than it is on the top. Okay. I'm pretty sure, well, I know the Blastoise is worth more than the Alakazam. So, 6.5. You disappoint me, 6.5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more of these to check out. Here we go. Give us something good, folks. Can we get a pristine? That's what I want to know. All right, here we go. I did 25 of these, apparently, so we got to at least get one pristine 10. Here we go. We got a Zapdos EX from 151. Ultra rare holo, and we got a 10 as well, folks. Ooh, look at that. We got a 10. Check it out. Bask in its glory. Bask in its glory. So that's going to knock the Alakazam off, because I'm pretty sure the Alakazam is worth less than the Zapdos, because everybody loves the legendary birds. I would almost say maybe the Zapdos is worth more than the Blastoise, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there, folks. All right. Next. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. Our next card is another Zapdos EX from 151. But can we get a 10, folks? Can we get a 10? Here we go. No, this one is a 9. Okay. We got to see. What differentiate? It's a hard word to say, folks. Differentiate, or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, some words are hard for me to say. I get tongue-tied. So, like I said, it's got crud from the box on here, but the 9. Yes, the top and bottom borders. The top border here is bigger than the bottom border down there, but the side borders on this one look about just right. So I just think it's the borders that gave it that issue. Let's look at the back. And there's a little bit of white showing there and down on the bottom. So yeah, it's probably the borders that knocked it for a 0.5, and then on the back those little white ticks there, like it's right there, and then right there. I'm pretty sure that's what knocked it down 0.5. So we got another 9. So the tally is right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 10s, 2 9.5s, 3 9s, and a duddle and a 6.5. So moving on to our next card, we have Give us something good. Come on. Here we go. Oh, waifu time, folks. Everybody loves a waifu. We have Erica's Invitation from 151, Ultra Rare Hollow. NA, can we get a 10 for all the waifu lovers out there? Yes, we get a 10 for the waifu lovers. Look at that. A 10. Erica is just beautiful. And I don't know. I don't know which one's worth more. The Zapdos, the Blastoise, and the Erica. I want to say Erica's probably fallen. I want to say that it's probably Zapdos and Blastoise that are still top two. That's that's just my opinion. All right, here we go. Next. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We got another Erica's Invitation, 151 Ultra Rare. Is this another 10? It's a 9. Okay. Let's bring this over here. Okay, let's see what we can see. Alright, we got the border's thinner over here than this one. Yeah, so it's definitely the border here. Let's take a look at the back. Yep. There is a little white speck right here. So that probably brought it down the 2 points as compared to this one. 9 pile. Okay, next one. Here we go. Come on, 10. 10 pristine. They don't want to give me God packs when I open these packs. So maybe they can like give me a pristine somewhere along here. Here we go. We have this is what we've been waiting for, folks. No matter what this gets, it's going to be worth more than any of this. So we got a Charizard EX, the king of 151, hands down. Charizard EX, special illustration rare. Can we get a 10? No, we got a 9, but that's still good. I think in a 9, I think the Charizard probably goes for like, I don't know, like 3 to maybe $500 as of right now of this recording. I think so. So buy Zapdos. Even though you're a 10, Charizard will always be king. So Charizard is going to beat out Blastoise there, even though it's only a 9. But price wise, you gotta give it to the king. You gotta give it to the king. All right, next. Okay. Ooh, come on, 10. 10 pristine. 10 pristine. We have. Oh, you guys thought we were done, didn't you? You guys thought one Charizard. Oh, that's awesome. We got a 9 Charizard. We got a second Charizard, folks. What can we get from this Charizard? That is the big question. Can we get a 10? Here we go. We got a 9.5. Look at that. We went up. We went up, folks. We went from 9 to 9.5. I'm not complaining. Let's see the difference. At this point, Blastoise, you are a 10. You will always be a 10 in my eyes. But you got to go because this is going to be a Dragon double-decker here. Let's see. So this, it does look like on both of them the borders are slightly over. This one seems like it's over more. The border up here looks like it's up higher than the bottom. Then this has white on the edges. So does this one. Top and bottom. So yeah. I guess maybe this one had a less of a overage, I guess you could say. So that's why it's a 9.5. So yeah. Those two combined probably, I'm going to guess maybe $750 combined is what they're worth. I don't know. I haven't checked prices, but we're going to go to the next card here. Next card on the docket. We have... Whoa, boy. We have a third Charizard. When you thought we were done the first time, and then you're proven wrong, we weren't done. And then the second Charizard came in. You guys were like, all right, this is it. But it's not it, because we got a second Charizard and a third one. We got our three-headed dragon here. Can we get a 10? This is the moment of truth. Here we go. Next, we have another 9.5. Wow. I am not upset because it's as close as a 10 as I'm going to get for a Charizard. But I got a 9 and two 9.5s. So the 9.5s will take control for now. Unless I get, like, something better, which I don't think I will. Unless I get another Charizard, that's a 10. Who knows? Who knows? But this will go in the 9. Next, here we go. We have... Oh! Zapdos. 151. The Special Illustration Rare. Such a beautiful card. Like, it sucks to say this, but I think the Zapdos is a better looking card than the freaking Charizard. Like, I love the Charizard, but the Zapdos art blows it away. So, can we get a 10 on this? Please, 10. Oh, we got a 9.5. Sadly, it could not make it to a 10. But we got a 9.5. That's nothing to shake a stick at, folks. Maybe one day I can get a Charizard and a 10. Who knows? So next we have... Here we go. Another Zapdos Special Illustration Rare from 151. Can this one be a 10? Yes! We did get a 10. It still doesn't beat the Charizard, even though this is one of the top cards to get for this 151. Charizard in a 9.5 still overtakes the Zapdos in a 10, but difference-wise... I don't know. It's weird because I feel like the borders are better on this one than this one. But maybe it's due to the back. Yeah, the back has no whitening. Neither does the back on this. Interesting. I guess it was just the grader. He was like, this one's a 10, this one's a 9. So, another one to the 10 pile. There we go. Next. We're thinning out the herd. We got 5 left after this, folks. Here we go. We have a Giovanni's Charisma Special Illustration Rare Scarlet and Violet 151. Can we get a 10 on this? Nope. We got a 9.5, folks. 9.5 on the good old gangster himself, Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket. Okay. I'm getting tired. I'm getting exhausted, folks. All right, so here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Another Giovanni's Charisma. Are we doing Charizard all over again, folks? Is it happening? Who knows? But let's see if we can get a 10 on this. All right, so here we go. Drum roll. We got a 10. We got a 10, folks. Okay, so we're going to do a little comparison here. Giovanni's and their cat. I don't know. Huh. Okay, on the 9.5 there is white on the border here. And there's no white on the 10, so that makes sense. I'll give it to him. Alright, here we go. Alright. Ready, we have... Another Giovanni's Charisma 151 Special Illustration Rare. Can we get another 10? No, we got a 9. Ooh, it dropped. Let's check out the 9 to the 10 here. Okay, so far, just looks like the border on this side is over more. White on the border. So yeah, it's probably this edge here, and then white on the border in the back that drops it down. I'm just guessing. I don't know how card grading works, but that's my theory. Okay, next we have... Okay, here we go. We have... Okay, I tricked you this time. We have 4 Giovanni's Charismas right now. So can we get... Please don't let it be an 8-5. Let's not go down. Let's go back up. Let's get a 9-5. Let's get a 10. We have Giovanni's Charisma 151 Special Illustration Rare for the 4th time in a 9. So we got 2 9s. And once again, I think it's the top is up higher. But yeah, this makes no sense. I don't see any whitening on the back. This probably should be a 9.5, but the guy gave it a 9. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, we got 2 slabs left. 2. They better be 10s. We better get a pristine. Alright, here we go. The penultimate slab coming up is... Ooh, Mew EX Scarlet and Violet 151 Hyper Rare Holo. This is the Golden Retriever. This is... If you've seen any of my pack attacks, when I got this card, I dubbed it Goldie Hawn. So we got a Goldie Hawn. Can we get the best version of Goldie Hawn? Can we get a 10? At least a 10. Here we go. In a 10. Wow, okay. We got the Goldie Hawn in a 10. I am pleased. It is not really worth that much, which boggles my mind how you make a hyper rare card that's, you know, rarer to get than a lot of the other cards. Like, I think it's almost harder to get than a Charizard. I'm not certain, but how do you make this card and for some reason it's not worth a lot of money? I know, I get it, it's supply and demand, or, you know, fans demand on what they like or not, but like, I feel like the gold cards are almost a waste unless you have like a Charizard as the gold card, or you know the big 3, or maybe even a legendary bird or something like that. I could see that, but I just don't get it. But yeah, we got ourselves a 10 golden nugget. Goldie Hawn. All right. Here it is, folks. This is it. We're coming to the end. Can we get another 10? Here we go. We have, ooh, okay, another hyper rare, but it's not Goldie Hawn again. Okay, we got Switch from Scarlet and Violet 151 hyper rare holo in a 10. We got 2 golds and a 10. That's gold right there. We should like, you know, these should be worth like a real gold card. It should be just worth like 10 grand. Come on, right? But yeah. The only thing I'm missing, which kind of like upsets me, is I don't have the golden psychic energy. I've gotten a lot of the Mews, a lot of the Switches, but like none of the gold energy. Like, what's up with that? You know? But at the end, this was good. This was good. I'm not complaining at all. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good Slab Addict Saturdays. Wouldn't you guys agree? We ended up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 9.5s. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 gem mint slabs. I'm not complaining. Yeah, we had the 165, but whatever. If you'd like to pick up any of these, please check out NA_PlotHole Pro, where you can pick up some books and some cards, and maybe even some other collectibles that might catch your eye. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this unboxing. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say. Are you guys upset that any of these Charizards didn't get a 10? Because I thought at least one had a shot at a 10. And it still might, but I'm not going to send it back in. If you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel. We do stuff like this all the time, and it's great. We always have a good time here. It's getting late, folks. Once again, I'm your host, Nate Slater, and I'll catch you in the void.